Ready to bike. Is mine going?
GoPro mount. GoPro's in my hand, but you'll see the footage. I think it's gonna work really well.
Do a transition. Hello and welcome back to the Knack for Adventure YouTube channel. My name's AJ Cutler, and for today's video, we are going to be testing out a couple different camera angles while out on the mountain bike trail. I really love the POV biking footage because it allows me to be present in the moment and we're not like starting and stopping for clips or sessioning or anything like that. I'm able to just get on the bike, start my camera, and flow. So we've got 3 different camera angles we were testing out. First one is the helmet mount on Nic. He just put one like right underneath his visor and it fits the GoPro perfectly. The second one is a little bit goofy. So I took a chest mount and I turned it around so it fits on my back. And then I added the unicorn mount and then the GoPro 360 to kind of get this third person video game player view. And third is just the classic chest mount. So now here's some video about how it went and then we'll come back and I'll review, let you know my favorite.
GoPro mount. GoPro's in my hand, but you'll see the footage. I think it's gonna work really well.
Do a transition. Ready to bike. Hold it like a fish. Okay, but for real, I think we're gonna try out this angle. But I think this is gonna work. And so the 360 cam takes out the pole, and so it just looks like it's floating behind me. So as flattering as this is, I think we're gonna try it out.
Pretty slick. Is this going?
Yep. Is mine going? How do you feel about your angle?
Good?
God, it looks so funny.
It's gonna be like those noises because the helmet's like resting down on my sunglasses, keeping it from like going down further. I think it's better if it goes back a little bit. So we'll start with it up there and it'll probably like slowly go down.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Going?
Let's do it. Ready?
Yeah. Do you wanna go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Oh god, I'm gonna hit the back of my helmet. Like went to go and it was so close to my face or like helmet and it was like bonking off.
Oh, was it?
That one was so good.
That was sick.
That was seriously such a fun day. You know, the trails were running good, we felt good, we had a great time testing out the camera angles. So now let's get into what I think the pros and cons of each angle are. So I'm also gonna kind of rank them based on, you know, the POV angle and then how comfortable it is to use on the trail. So I think number 3 would have to be the unicorn back mount. I don't know why I had such high hopes for it. I've seen skiers like put them in their backpack and it offers a really nice angle. But for mountain biking, it just like didn't really do it for me. So one, it was not as comfortable. I definitely felt like I had to kind of compensate for the weight and the bounce that was going on back there. And also, one of the reasons that I like the POV is because it shows the trail and it shows the features, but just the way that this one was situated, like my body was covering the trail the entire time. So it didn't really give a good scope of where I was riding. This trail had a bunch of jumps, and every time I jumped, like I could just feel it get lower and lower. And I don't know if you could tell, but by the end, it was just basically a view of my ass the entire time. I definitely think it was fun to play around with, but maybe it isn't for longer trails. So this one is ranked 3 out of 3. Now for Nic's helmet mount. I think this one is a really great view. I mean, he used the GoPro 10, and I mean, it has a super wide view, but it's still not as wide as a 360 camera would offer. So I do think that having it up on the helmet gets a little bit higher, and so you can see a little bit of the tire. I did not mean to rhyme, but there you go. I still wish there was a little bit wider view of the trail so you can see what's coming around the horizon, but still I'm really impressed because I also don't have to edit it as much as the 360 camera. Nic had a good suggestion to maybe try the GoPro Mini because it would fit under the visor a little bit better. You know, the GoPro 10 is resting right on the visor and he kind of has to shove it up in there. So maybe a smaller action camera would make more sense. And then also because of the weight, you know, he could definitely feel it bobbing up and down. Overall, still a really great view. We've been using that view for a couple other videos and I think it looks really good. So overall ranking 2 out of 3. And lastly, my absolute favorite go-to classic mount, and that is the chest mount. I think that this is the most comfortable. You know, it's close to my body, so I don't feel it bouncing around a lot. You know, it gives a really nice POV with my hands and my bike. With the 360 camera, it makes it really nice to edit and have the full view, so it's not just pointed down at my down tube the entire time, which I've had that problem a couple times with the GoPro 10. This is just my go-to. I don't know, it's just a dependable angle and it's so easy. I think that's ranked 1 out of 3. I will say I also tested out the bite mount, which gives a very similar view. Maybe the only reason that I would choose the chest mount over the bite mount is that I'm able to breathe a little bit easier with the chest mount and not having something in my mouth. But if I need a quick view, the bite mount works. So yeah, with the final rank, we've got number 1 spot is the chest mount. 1.5, I would say, is the bite mount. Number 2 is the helmet mount, and number 3 is the unicorn back mount. I think there are still other fun camera angles to explore, so let me know what I should try next in the comments, and also let me know what you use. What is your go-to? Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And check out my Instagram and TikTok at AJ Cutler, as well as Nic's Instagram at Carnazzo with 3 Z's. Thanks for watching and keep on crushing. Having that thing on the back, I felt like a stegosaurus.